When we're talking about the idea that your people aren't motivated, we're really talking about the symptom. That's the outcome, not the cause.
Yeah.
And so what you want to be really careful is investing a lot of your time fixing a symptom, right? So example of that would be maybe you eat bad and you don't work out and then you're pre-diabetic. And so you start taking medicine for diabetes.
But you never change your diet.
But then you're on that medicine forever and you've never fixed your diet. So your health keeps going down. And so a lot of times when I see people in a drive or in a business that aren't motivated, I see that as the outcome of something, not the thing to fix. I actually, most of the time, won't even address that.
Oh, I like that.
I put a system in place, I create momentum, and then put minimum requirements, and people fall off or get on. I really don't care if somebody's motivated if they hit the numbers that they need to hit. Because a lot of times, if you line up our top advisors in the comp, and we had people interview them, they probably wouldn't be impressed by half of them. And then if we told them their numbers, they would be like, oh, okay. Yeah. But a lot of the best advisors are kind of quirky and shy.
Super quiet. Yeah.
I don't really know that I set my weather report to the symptom. I really want to get at the cause. And so then to me, the cause is the hiring, who we're letting in and what we're expecting of people. Like, if we don't hire in people that are motivated, then we need to get better at the hiring.
Boy, that goes along with my other thing I've got written down is like, they're your people.
I talked to a guy today and I asked him, I said, so what are you looking for in advisors? Like, I wanted to see like how they look at advisors, or what their strategy is in recruiting advisors.
Oh, like they're looking for certain characteristics or something like that?
Yeah, what are you looking for? And the guy's was a manager for a long time, has a lot of experience, and he said, well, people can interview good and they're terrible, so I just throw them against the wall and see if they stick.
That sounds super painful.
Not much of a system.
It sounds like trial and error.
And so how much work have I gone to get better at interviewing?
Tons.
Yeah, like I went to CIA interrogation training.
Yeah.
I'm certified in interrogation. How many people, Christian, do you know that are certified in interrogation?
One.
If I could read people's minds, but I put a lot of work into it and I took it very seriously because I want to, the battle is won or lost in the hiring, not in the changing of people. We don't have the right to change people.
Nor in most cases, the power.
Nor does it ever work.
Yeah.
They just become bitter.
That's right.
Because if you're trying to get somebody to want something they didn't want, at the end of the day, they never wanted the thing they were trying to get them to want.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of work for nothing.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of like you watch these people, like these motivational speakers, right?
And Tony Robbins?
Yeah, so these motivational speakers. And I get to thinking one day and I'm like, how many motivational speakers does it take to change a light bulb?
No light bulb gets changed.
Well, the answer is 0 because the change is in you.
Oh, that's very profound, Buddha.
Yeah. Continue on.
No, but I think that's a good point. Like, it's in them. It's their thing. Like, you can't. Who wants to hang out with people that aren't motivated? Wholeheartedly, when I go in to fix anything, the management or the ownership will be like, do you think Christian's going to make it? He's gone through divorce or whatever. And never, ever, ever do I bite or care. I'm like, here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a system in place and a set of rules, and then we're going to see if they want to come along. We're going to invite them. We're going to encourage them, but we can't change them. and it's up to them.
Yeah.
But what we're gonna do is start interviewing and having a bench.
Yeah, we're not going to let that be the thing that holds
We're
us
gonna
back.
have a really good pay plan. We're gonna attract the best talent, and we're not gonna change the pay plan every 6 months and try to manage them by a pay plan.
That's right.
That's the other thing that happens in those situations is then they start trying to manage them by the pay. You're trying to motivate somebody who isn't motivated by the pay plan.
When money doesn't do anything for them. Yeah,
And
I
so
got
then
it.
you come into these 7-page pay plans that make no sense. And it's like, no, let's make a really simple pay plan that attracts the good ones. Let's go find the good ones.
Yeah. That are already plenty motivated.
Yeah.
So often.
And so getting better at the interviewing and recruiting and having like a standard that is acceptable kind of does it for you. I don't know. I have a hard time talking about the symptom and not fixing the cause.
That's
a
right.
really hard thing. That's happening in that Facebook leadership group when I'm answering questions, is I would say half the time the questions are about the symptom and my answer's way over here, which is always surprising to me.
Yeah. You almost have to get them redirected, then you can answer. But like if you answer, they're not receiving it like they need to.
That's my thoughts on how to motivate the unmotivated is look at yourself first, then get better at hiring and hire people that are motivated. Put structure and a culture in place that you have to perform to a certain level, and let the rubber band go. That's it. It's pretty easy. It's not that hard. But don't try to change people. It doesn't work. Thanks so much for watching this clip of Service Driver Revolution. We're uploading new stuff every day, so make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss out. If you have a question you'd like us to answer on the show, call 8333-ASK-SDR and we'll answer your question on the show. That's 8333-ASK-SDR. For special deals on our books and training, head over to offers.chriscollinsinc.com. Now that's offers.chriscollinsinc.com. I'm Chris Collins, and I'll see you in the next video.